In round 5, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 32 single crochets through belt loops only. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 32 single crochets through belt loops only. A regular stitch has 2 loops. The loop close to us is the front loop. The loop far from us is the back loop. We will make single crochets through belt loops only in this round. Insert hook into the back loop of the first stitch. Yarn round hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn round the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The first single crochet through back loops only is done. Continue to work 31 more single crochets through back loops only in the same way. We have demonstrated 6 stitches through back loops only. Please finish the rest 26 single crochet through back loops only by yourself. "32 single crochets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 5 is done. In round 6, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack of 7 single crochets, 1 increase for 4 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 7 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. Work 7 single crochets. Seven single crochets are done. Next, work 1 increase. We have demonstrated 1 set. Please finish the rest 3 sets by yourself. Work 7 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. Four sets are done. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 6 is done. In round 7, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack of 11 single crochets, 1 increase for 3 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Work 11 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. Work 11 single crochets. 11 single crochets are done. Next, we'll 1 increase. We have demonstrated 1 set. Please finish the rest 2 sets by yourself, where 11 single crochets and 1 increase is 1 set. Three sets are done. Put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 7 is done. The stitches for rounds 8 to 11 are the same. We will demonstrate round 8. Please finish rounds 9 to 11 by yourself. In round 8, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 39 single crochets, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, then work 39 single crochets in total. We need to work 1 single crochet in each stitch. We have demonstrated 4 single crochets. Please finish the rest 35 single crochets by yourself. "39 single crochets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 8 is done. Please finish rounds 9 to 11 in the same way as round 8 by yourself. Round 11 is done. In round 12, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack of 11 single crochets, 1 decrease for 3 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, then work 11 single crochets and 1 decrease is 1 set. Work 11 single crochets. "11 single crochets are done. Then work 1 decrease. We have demonstrated 1 set. Please finish the rest 2 sets by yourself. Work 11 single crochets and 1 decrease is 1 set. Three sets are done. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 12 is done. In round 13, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack of 5 single crochets, 1 decrease 5 single crochets for 3 times. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 5 single crochets, 1 decrease, and 5 single crochets is 1 set. Let's start with 5 single crochets. Next, work 1 decrease. Then work 5 single crochets. We have demonstrated 1 set. Please finish the rest 2 sets by yourself. Work 5 single crochets, 1 decrease, and 5 single crochets as 1 set. Three sets are done. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 13 is done. In round 14, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a cycle of 9 single crochets, 1 decrease for 3 times. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 9 single crochets and 1 decrease as 1 set. Work 9 single crochets. Then work 1 decrease. We have demonstrated 1 set. Please finish the rest 2 sets by yourself. Work 9 single crochets and 1 decrease as 1 set. Three sets are done. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 14 is done.